Oke teman-teman, kita kembali lagi bersama saya dengan Rinando Panjaitan di live streaming game PG. Oke, kita akan lanjutkan di live streaming Street Fighter 6 supaya kita bisa naik rank. Oke, kita akan menggunakan Akuma dan karakter yang lain. Kalau Akuma nggak bisa naik ya kan. Kita menggunakan Akuma sekarang dulu. Dia ada di ranknya di, kalau nggak salah terakhir itu di gold. Oke, kita akan naikkan dia ke level berikutnya untuk lebih baik lagi. Oke, selamat menonton di channel Rinando Panjaitan. Arigatou gozaimasu. Ganbare ganbareo. Oke, Chonglis birthday. Udah lama nih game. Halo Bang Kamaludin. Halo Bang Kamaludin. Selamat menonton Bang Kamaludin. Oke teman-teman, kita tunggu sebentar ya. Halo Bang Kamaludin. Iya Bang, kita makan main Street Fighter lagi Bang. Oke Bang, selamat menonton Bang. Mantap jiwa. Online. Oke. Kita akan menggunakan si Akuma. Kita ganti dulu bajunya dan rambutnya. Hitam, ungu, putih. Kita ke ungu aja. Oke, let's go. Zug. Dia sombong-sombong gitu ya kan. Akuma. Langsung ada penantang. Oh, berarti kalau kita pukul dia bertagu. Oke. But let's go. Sekarang kita melawan si Lily. Baru kali ini kita mendapatkan Lily lagi untuk bertarung. Masuk kena ya kan? Oh, banting ini sangat sakit juga tuh.
Goes for the fireball. An aggressive attack. Both sides looking for an opening. Player 1 has the life advantage. What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
Sakit juga tuh.
Takes a trip. Down to the
Hancur
wire.
kita.
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Getting into the
Dan gitu dia kan. Oke.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Impact's a no-go. Checks them with the projectile. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Brushes that off and keeps going. Watch out! Typhoon coming
Diputar
through.
terus.
What'll happen here?
A drive impact could end it all here. What anti-air?
Uses the target combo as a filter.
Oh!
Kasih
what a
jalan ini.
cherry on top. No cookout complete without a period's end. They gotta go.
Noticeable life lead. Is it what up?
KO, man.
Last round, people.
Last round,
Both fighters
people.
gotta go all in from this point. Open, reads the jump in perfectly. Big throw, connects with the throw. Out of his play.
Carried to the corner.
Gotta do better than that. Fire. Impact squat. Ooh, what a smart play. Okay, here we go. Looking for a hole.
Nothing stops this train.
Both sides getting ready. All the throw connects.
Getting it up close.
Wah,
and
apa?
out.
Player 2 is a force to be
Yeah.
reckoned with.
Kenapa Lili? Aduh. Ayolah Lili. Langsung terus Li.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we
Kita kasih
going to
sombong
see
dulu.
transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going
Dia
to be a
agak sombong
must-see
dia tuh.
match. Now, for those of you
Si
who may not
Chun-Li-nya.
know, today is the birthday of the First Lady of Fighting Games. Let's wish Chun-Li a very happy birthday and eat some crepes in her honor. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Lots of aggression from both sides. What are they thinking here? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. Burnout is triggered. Player 2 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Projectile to try and change the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 is almost dead, but digs in deep to get that drive in. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. All right, what's coming up next?
A drive impact could end KO.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Checking their reactions with a fireball? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Goes for the super art? The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Player 1 has the life advantage. Gotta be careful to not springs forward with the drive rush. Looking to impress with this super.
Big anime vibes with a period then.
Tidak lapak-lapak kan ya
Zones
kan.
with the fireball. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 burnout.
Expect the tempo of the match to change. Rattling the inside of their head with the Hayoku Sensei.
Both sides getting this and closes it out.
Akuma.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Oh, dia nantang lagi ya?
Right back into the
Oke,
rematch.
lanjut.
We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Checks with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Gets a good read on their opponent. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Misfire with the drive impact. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Throws him. What's next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Taking stock. Well-timed corner switch. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Reaches out with a lightning kick. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Will we see a fight looking to impress with this big anime vibe with the period end? Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Smart play with the throw. Are we going to see a comeback here? There's the
Nice game. Thank you, Bang.
Flatline them.
Thank you, Bang JRS. Staff 3106.
Start. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Throws him. Reversal. Throws a fireball. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They continue to battle it up. Cross that off.
Kasihkan terus. Oke, Akuma.
Player 2 needs to take advantage of the impact squash. Dangerous range here. Drive up. Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super. There's a burnout. Ooh, what a smart throw. The low kick hits. Flatlines him. Player 1 was an absolute
Akuma
beast
win.
in that match.
I know that.
Here comes a new challenger.
Lawan kita si Terry Bogado.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights
Gak mau
are
dia
at
melihat
stake here.
mukanya kan.
Both fighters will need to bring their
Udah lah,
A
janganlah
game to
dulu
the
gitu
table.
ya kan. Maksudnya apa nih gitu ya gue mah.
What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for
Kasihkan
the
dulu
opponent to make the
Haruken
first move.
Api.
Shoots off the projectile from downtown to check their approach. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Projectile to try and change the situation. Great work finding the opening. Recovers from burnout. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Next hit will end the round. Hold your breath. Nice drive impact sends them connecting to Heaven's Wi-Fi. Good
Laga.
sense to let it rip. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish?
Kasihkan lah.
The combo into super. No cookout complete without Imperium's end. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Will we see a super arc? Side switch in the corner. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Goes for it all, but just misses.
Skill 3. Oh, enggak ada.
Doesn't miss a throw zone. Both fighters put forward rush. A real test of nerves here. Looking for a chance.
What'll be the plan here? Fires off the shot!
Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Throws him from above. Oh, what a finish! Here's
Sekali
the
dia
final
dua yang gitu.
round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a jump in. Who's going? This is gonna hurt. Jump, brushes that off and keeps going. Player one with slick drive gauge control. Is this in the bag?
Dua tiga.
Can we see a drive
Yeah.
impact here?
Back into the corner.
What setup do they have? Anti-air in the clutch.
Overhead, but it won't work.
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Forward rush. Pumps the brakes on the impact. The jump in is denied. Ooh, you never know what can happen. This can lead to some big thing.
Are done.
Nice Terry. Okay.
Get that bank account
Let's go.
ready because that fight was easy money.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that good back. Gets him with the anti-air. Player one chases
Iya.
him down. Takes the chance to hurt him. Down to the wire. Picture perfect punish counter.
Wah. Kacau nih.
Solid combo. They can't even get sneezed on. Makes a huge
Iya.
statement with that finish. Player
Okay.
one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Dashes up. Big throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Smart play with the throw. Quick drive rush to keep it going. Player two will look to hit them with a stop and bomb. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach it's a
Okay.
good spot to use the super.
Putuskan kolanya. Aku mah.
It's too close to call.
Iya bang, udah
Just
serius dia.
enough. Solid read on the
Makanya kita pun serius jual ini.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Dashes for, ooh, what a smart throw. Hits him with a stop and bomb. Oh man, this is a scary range. Player two is on the brink of disaster. That all the throw connects. Amazing. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Shakes things up with a fireball. Anti-air in the clutch. Connects with the throw. What's next? Wow, reads the counterattack. Noticeable life lead is that the drive impact doesn't work. Take throws him. The drive gauge is squeezed, turns out. Player two can't use
Oh,
the drive.
man.
Are you serious? That comeback was unreal.
Nice,
We just saw the
Terry.
fighter play out their goddamn life.
Kacau nih, kacau. Itu yang serius dia kan. Tapi nih, Bison.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Let's go. Mana dia pertama?
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach.
Nah, apa dia? Yang ngeleknya
Throws
dia.
him down.
Biar kita hancurkan.
Decides to go in with the target combo. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Perfect.
Bagus lah kalau gitu ya.
Getting touched. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Lah, kenapa coaches?
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Took him to the corner in a flash. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Going in. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a flawless round.
Bagus lah, gratis ranked match ya kan?
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Nggak mau dia. Oke lah, lanjut. lanjut lagi deh kan. Kayaknya ngelek. Wah, gak mau dia kan. Pakai dihom kawan itu. Bang, aku pakai dihom ya Bang.
Here comes a new challenger.
Jamie, look. Jamie, let's go Jamie. That's the fight.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready?
Kata siya
It's
gumakan
fight
apa
night
sih
time.
katanya.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Low heavy. Player 1 has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Throws them. What's next? Knockdown. KO.
Okay.
Player 1 on the board first
Okay,
with the
joget
win.
dia.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Can't tech the throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive arm. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They've got the meter for a drive impact.
Panjang kali coy.
Drive gauge gap here. Their spacing is so on point right now. Throws them from above. Gets the combo. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Drops them from the air. Time to go for throw. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Will we see a drive impact? Close range projectile. Fires up solid anti-air.
Ish.
It out. Player 1 gets the win in a conclusion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for Nationals. It's time to go all in. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Utilizes an overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. Starts with a jumper. Sticks the combo. Projectile to try and change the situation. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage.
Paten juga playstyle dia bah.
Adds
Iya
on
bang.
extra to that to make sure the opponent won't experiencing burnout. Nails the anti-air. Springs forward with the drive rush. What'll happen here? Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win. Tap to close it.
Kok nggak dipukul
Player
lagi
1
coy?
picks up the first round. That'll give them
Aduh.
a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck.
Terus, aduh.
Use the super. Level 3 super.
Lalu lupa, terus kena
Spend
gitu.
their meters like it's nobody's business. Player 2 will need to use their meter here wisely. Going in, they've got the meter for a drive impact. Grabs and throws them. Springs forward with a drive rush. Were they baiting them into that? Noticeable look catches out the
Yuk, kita
gate
kasih dulu.
right there. Catches them with simple calamity. We're about to see a move like really being hit. Player 2, oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 2 can't medium kick.
Oh mak.
That was catches.
Aduh, salah kita nih. Yuk.
comes a new
Kemi
challenger.
again. Let's go. Kemi.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
7 win straight dia. Ini challenger. Startnya kita nih. Meluncur pasti nih.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a chance with that jump in. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Takes a trip. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Managing their drive gauge well here can open up a lot of good chances for them later in the round. With the life gap KO. Player 1 sets the
Bantai
tone
aja,
with
nanti
that
sempat
win.
ngamuk pula
Let's see
dia.
if they can keep it up.
Kan?
The jump in is denied. They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on a charges forward. Adamant flame. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna springs forward with the drive rush? A quick breather. Hits him with a stopping bomb.
Kita
Selesaikan dia dengan with a sick combo.
Iya.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins.
Let's go
matches.
Kemi. Let's go man. Okay. Let's go.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Ma. Orang Medan
What
apa?
they try to do here in the first round. Decides to go in with the target combo. Staves off the cross up. Uses a drive parry against the attack. The throw hits. Now the fun
Karena
begins.
dipelajarinya kita kan.
This is the timing
Ah,
is on
selesai
point
kita
with
nih.
that parry. What are they thinking here? Throws him. What's next? Player 1 chases him down. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire.
Iya.
Opts for the throw to close it out.
Dipiting kepala kita.
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they
Okay,
can
okay.
keep it up. Checks him with the projectile. Grabs him. Drive rush to keep it going. Both
Semarang aku
fighters
leh.
planning something.
Oh. Aku ke leh.
Escapes with the reversal. This bookworm has all the nice reads. What'll happen here? Player 1, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to
Tapi orang Batak leh.
anime vibe with Imperium Tank. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while.
Cuma banyak kali kawan ke Sumatera leh. Oh, gitu. Mantap lah, Le.
Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Raw super hard incoming. Killer Beast
Kena
catches
pula
the
gitu ya
steady.
kan.
Into that combo finishes it.
Oke bang. Oke bang. Oke leh.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Big counter. Still slugging it out here. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Whiffs the throw. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. They were not clear for takeoff. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Blocks the ambiguous. Nice read with a cannon spike. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Going in? Still slugging it out at this range. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage.
Nah, pila khusus.
Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. No cookout complete without Imperium's end. We have super arts on deck. They're still. This is gonna hurt. KO. Player 1 brings it home.
I'm sorry, Kemi. 2 versus 1.
Here comes a new
Bison.
challenger.
Apa dia ngelek dia ni? Atau gimana?
HP maxed, side quest done, and the skill
Oh,
tree
Pak
is
Win
fully
Street
unlocked.
kayaknya kan.
Let's
Mungkin ini
get it
ngelek
on.
ini. Main dia ni pasti ni.
All right,
Oh,
first
kan?
round. What's going to happen?
Gerak dia.
Tries to bait him with the projectile.
Naik kau, naik kau.
Start of the round. How will they start their approach?
Oh.
Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range.
Nah, api kau Chase.
What are they thinking here? They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. Grabs them, takes a trip. Their super art gauge is running
Nggak
very
dapat
low.
coy, kau tangga-tangga pun nggak dapat.
Player 2
Sorry,
sets the tone
son.
with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Woo.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Okay.
Slips the grab. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Breaks the block with
Mak, aku
the
yang di sini sekarang.
They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Will we see a drive impact? Psycho
Iyalah.
power goes boom.
Mak,
What'll be the
muncrat kita.
impact squat?
Tapi kena lah kau ini.
Right there. Still alive.
Sucang.
Still alive.
Cepus.
Flatline.
Heho. Dengan darah aku setipis keju.
Player
I'm
2
sorry, Bison.
is a force to
Let's
be
go.
reckoned with.
If you want to fight
It's
again,
not over
you
yet.
know.
Best believe it's time for that run back. Projectile to try and change the situation.
Oh,
Any developments early in the round will set the
terima
tone
lah
for the
ini.
rest of the fight.
Kembang api.
Player 2
Tuh.
has the life lead. Uncomfortable space.
Okay.
Can they clip each other on the edge? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. They gotta escape
Terima
from the
lah
corner
ini.
before the pressure builds up.
Itu kan maut.
All right, what's coming up
Nggak
next?
kena coy.
Execution
Aku fikir,
gameplay
I'm sorry,
gets
I'm
our fighter
sorry.
a perfect round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Impact's a no-go. Very
Nggak
solid
kena, I'm
punch.
sorry. Terima lah ini pukulan
Player
maut.
2 can't let their
Ooh.
drive gauge run out.
Nggak kena.
They need to find a way to... Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Hits them with the fire. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation.
Okay.
Bills springs forward with the drive rush.
Mak.
Player, oh
Nggak
my
sempat
God,
itu, Le.
they up. Amazing. Player 1 and whip. They're wide open. Gotta take it. This is gonna kill. No doubt about
Di
it.
ultinya pula coy.
Closes it out.
Okay.
Last round, people.
Last round,
Both players gotta
people.
Go all in from this point. Open with clutch anti-air. Connects with the throw. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Ooh, hits him with a stopping block.
Dapat dia coy.
Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Oh, here we go. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Reads the jump in perfectly. Getting it all on the drive rush. Excellent block. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? A jump in? Throws that off.
Kena lah coy.
Player 2, oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Back with hit and the pressure builds. Noticeable lucky.
Ish. Aduh.
Made all the right moves. And this
Satu
experience
sama.
is only gonna make them stronger.
Iya bang, di smack bang.
They're still
Kacau
hungry.
kali.
Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? All right. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
Slow kau.
Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with the full plate. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Life lead opens up. Gets the jump in. Neither of them really... Oh, burnout triggered! Each hit is so important here.
Both spent the little games for the Misatsu Gohado.
That was a well-placed projectile.
Kena api ringan dia kan.
Picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Brushes off the impact. The throw missed. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They quickly get backed into the corner of the stage. Brushes that off and keeps going. There's the drive attack that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Oh, what's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening.
Sekarang giliran kula coy.
Both fighters have a full...
It's a good spot to use the super.
Tapi hati-hati kita.
Give them one of life's hardest lockdown. Take a sip.
What'll happen here? Player, all the throw connects. Life lead is there, but drive rush. Will we see a drive impact? And whiff! They're wide open. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. This is gonna kill. No doubt
Nice
about it.
sekali nih.
What a
Aduh.
finish.
Final round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Dash! That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Nice counter. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh man, this is a scary range. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. They're back into the corner now. Genius read with that throw escape. Excellent block. And whiffs. They're wide open. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play day or
Selesai. Bison.
Player 2 really has
Aku mau win. Yes, you did.
Here comes a new
Jengkis.
challenger.
Let's go, Jengkis. I know you can join with me
Our
to fight.
fighters are ready to
Let's
lay it
go.
all on the line.
Show me everything you have.
Show me your opinion you are.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Player 2 chases them down. Neither of them willing to back off. Can't tech the throw. Life lead opens up. They've got the meter front. Burnout activates. Heavy punch sends them flying. Looking to plant them with a pile drive. No escape from that.
Habis.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They're going to keep the pressure on. Takes up the counter. This is going to be huge. Jumps in. Will gain control of the match in the early going. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important.
Terima api dari Shakuma.
With this super,
No cookout complete without a Furious end.
player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 has a chance to win the pay.
Olah. Kena
This is the
Bukit.
final round. Expect to see
Semai bang.
some fireworks.
Iya bang, di Semedo nak terus.
Immediate.
Wah.
The last round reads the throw and escapes. Throws a fireball. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring
Wah,
up the big
banyak
guns yet.
kali.
They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash?
Ih, mati dia.
They got him. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Throws him to negate the block. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player 2 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. Taking stock. They have a full drive gauge stock.
Ish, langsung
They'll need to use
dapat,
that in
coy.
order to turn this match around. Neither of them
Dan,
willing to back
dan
off.
terbawa suasana kok,
Takes a
guys.
trip. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Drive rush to keep it going.
Terimalah api dari Akuma.
With this super,
Big anime vibes at the period's end.
player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen? Springs forward with the drive rush. Will we stop?
Mati lah ni.
Good
Ah.
heads up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Ayo lagi, main lagi.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? With the throw. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Tries to bait him with the projectile. No good up high. Decides to go in with the target combo.
Can
Taking
I play you please optionnya? Can I play you please?
Jump in is denied. Player 1. Oh! There's a punch.
Maksudnya bang apa
This can
tuh?
lead to something very big
Can
for the
you
counter.
play? Can I play you please?
Adds on a bit extra to that. to
Abang
make
mau mainin
sure the
aku.
opponent walks away with a full plate. With the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Headbutt. Drive reversals no good. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Going in. In there.
Oh no man.
Player 2 takes
I
the
just
round like a thief in the night.
Try
How
the
can they get
Akuma
away with
and I
Gets the jump in.
just
Throw
training
super juice into
my
this
brother.
combo for more damage.
Me too, I'm beginner. I'm new.
Period's end.
Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? The last round could have gone either way, and now we have ourselves a real match. Anything can happen, so expect the unexpected. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage.
Just goes for it at this range.
Kena.
Time to shatter some life bars and dreams. Hope you like gardening, because you're about to be planted.
Slams the soup, sees the overhead coming. What are they gonna do? Okay, here we go. Player 2
Can't use any dry food.
gotta play it safe. Oh my, reads the throw and escape. What's next? Breaks through with the throw.
Om seribu.
Was an absolute beast
Okay.
in that match.
Kita di bintang 3.
Here comes a new
Blanca.
challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go.
Dia juga bintang
Who's going
3
to
ya
come
kan?
out on top in this fight?
Okay.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Throws him down. Player 2 pushes the
Langsung
opponent
ditangkapnya
into the
kita.
corner. Gets a good read on their opponent. Utilizes an overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. Throws
Oh,
him.
dia duluan.
What's next? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up.
Mati kita.
Opts for the throw to close it out. Player
Mantap bang,
1
DP kan
on the board
terus.
first
Itulah
with
bang,
the
gas
win.
terus.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Still very early in the round.
Ya,
Can't
kok
catch
ada?
the throw.
But
Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Uses the target combo as a fill. Uses the game
Ah,
for super.
kasihkan api
No
tuh.
cookout complete without Imperium's end.
Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Scrapping it out up close. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Impact squashed. That's a counter. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Hold your breath. Drive it back, misses. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. Adamant play. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. This is gonna be bad news. Player 2 with the rich roar.
Iyalah.
Fire. Cook them up. Giving them the work.
Kasihkan sekali lagi ini. Ah,
Player 2 can't and whip. They're wide open. What now? Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Close range projectile.
Both sides getting ready.
ma. Digigit kita coy.
Critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar.
Kena listrik kita.
This is going to hurt. That corner is starting to. This can lead to some big damage. I can't believe it.
Okay.
Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while.
Let's go.
They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for
Langsung
the
dapat
rematch.
coy.
Jumps in,
Iya.
grabs and throws them away. Player 1 has the life advantage. Parries the projectile. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage.
Boom.
Solid combo. Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. All right, what's coming up
Lawan
next?
player kah ini?
Quick drive run.
Iya,
keep
Bang.
it going. KO.
Ranked match ini soalnya bang.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the
Lawan
night.
player lain.
What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything brushes that off and keeps going.
Lah,
Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? They've got the meter front.
hancur lah kita ini.
Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is. They knew it.
It is. Oke.
Player
Bersama
1
ya.
took no time to finish that fight. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Still slugging it out.
Banyak kali ini.
Player 1 has the life lead. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Knockdown. Sticks the jump in.
Hits them with the fire.
Both fighters planning something? Player 1 blocking that drive impact isn't going to get some.
Patahkan aja terus.
Player 2 hits up the always
Enggak
important
ditawanya
first
kita udah
round.
ngamuk ya
They'll
kan.
want to keep the ball rolling. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Grabs them, misses the drive impact. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out.
Kok
The
dapat?
neutral game is very important. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Goes with the safe stuff.
Kasihkan apimu, aku mah.
To use the super.
No cookout complete without Imperium's end.
Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Barely blocks the jump in. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Both fighters planning finds the target. Noticeable life burnout.
Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both sides getting ready.
Risky up close scraps still going.
Player
Aduh.
2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Padahal dikit lagi.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh,
Cepet
what a
kali
smart
dapatnya
throw.
dia, Bang.
A jump. Player 1 out those.
Halo, Bang, orang Medan.
And now
Iya,
they
Bang.
have a plan for the next round. What now? Crowns him from above. Oh man, this is a scary range. Oh, drive rush. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Great job in escaping that corner pressure and pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 2
Ish, kena.
can't use any drive
Aduh.
moves. Got him. Oh, it's enough. Player 1
Kali
was
itu, coy.
definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Abang juga orang Medan, Bang. Bang Jima. Enggak orang Medan sih, Bang. Aku orang Singkalang, Bang. Kameha sip jarak jauh. Betul, Bang. Kita Kameha terus dia nanti. Apalagi si kali ini
Our fighters are ready to get down to it. So let's start the
pasti
match
main
and see
apa
what
dia
these
nih.
warriors are capable of.
Main Kameha terus ini. Yang main sisir itu Sabitsu.
Go. What are these fighters going to
Nah, kan?
do? Waiting for the opponent to
Nah,
make the
terima
first
itu.
move. Their
Nah,
drive
main
games will run
Sabitsu
low,
aja dia
but they
tuh.
use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun shy.
Ah,
Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Nails the anti-air. Checks him with the projectile. Recovers from burnout. Had the
nah
radar
gitu-gitu
up
aja terus
and
dia.
running. In a
Ah.
KO.
Gak tahu aku, kami tiap minggu
Player
offline,
2
Bang. Kawan-kawan
picks up
main
the
ya, Bang.
always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Maksudnya, Bang?
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Still very early in the round. Parries the
Boleh, Bang.
projectile. This is somersault kick stops them cold. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. What'll happen here? Checks him with the boot, rushes that off and keeps going. Grabs and throws him away. A drive impact could end it all here. Scrapping it out up close. Going in,
Nggak dapat. Udah tahu aku cara mainmu, Cis.
springs forward with the drive rush. Shreds him with the sonic hurricane. Nice damage. Player 2 can't crowns him from a what a finish.
Boleh, Bang,
Last
boleh.
round, people. Both fighters gotta go all
Mas Street
in
Fighter
for
juga kan, Bang, maksudnya, Bang?
Opens with the uses their drive gauge. Breaks the block with a throws him. Somersault kick stops him cold. Still scrapping for control of the space. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2, ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Solid anti-air. Oh, The drive impact doesn't work. Raw super art incoming. Will this be enough to kill?
Agak malas ko yung si Gali nih, becong-becong nga terus.
One final push. Hits the drive. Player 1 to protect
Makan.
all hits.
Jadi kita terjam. Sabsu. Ah,
It's not over yet.
Gali.
I believe it's time for that run back. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Flicks out the blade to creep up. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What are these fighters thinking now? Next up, gets a chance with that jump in. Checks with a projectile. It looks like our fighters are taking a breather. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Goes in on the impact for nothing. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws them to negate the block. Alright, springs forward but gets them. Player 2 hits up
Gael.
the first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Player 2 has a burnout activates. Last round we saw some very solid zoning play. Can they keep that up and close out this game? Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Looking for a chance. Checks him with the boom. Unfazed by the switch and blocks. Sonic boom. Blocks it. Oh, burnout triggered. Both fighters planning something? Activates the super. And may try to make something happen here. Brushes that off and keeps going. Nice! This can lead to some big damage. Will we see a drive hit? Knockdown, burnout! Expect the tempo of the match flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home.
parakalan si Gali ni Lencong Gali gitu-gitu aja terus. Sabitsu, gundul-gundul, pacul, menyong. Yo,
Here comes a new
Sagato, let's go. Bisa yuk.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Udah bintang 2 lagi dah. Aduh. Ready yourself.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with a projectile. Handily escapes the throw. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. All that effort for so little payoff. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Does a good job of pushing back. KO.
Okay.
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What'll happen here? Which way you gonna block? Blocks the overhead. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Hits them with a stop and pop. Very slick with a combo. Going in, but drops them hard. Closes it with a classic corner throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes for the jump in to start. Zanku Hadouken. Not this and leads to some big damage. Back into the huge chance after that wall splash. More to the fire. Cook them up. Giving them the warning button with a carrying dish. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that crowns them from above. Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one. Perfectly executed. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Ayo, kamu menantang-nantangnya kau.
Both sides stepping up for the rematch. From low heavy to can't tech the throw. Throws out a projectile. Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Backs them into the corner. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Takes a trip. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Taking stock. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 1 picks up the always
Ayo,
important
langsung
first round.
terus.
They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Nails the anti-air. The next
Okay.
round is beginning. What smart play to stop the opponent there. Denied. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Uses the gauge for a super arm. No cookout complete without him carrying.
Kasihkan lagi aku mah.
Will we see a drive hit?
Oke.
Going in, player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Side switch in the corner. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Both fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. Close range projectile. Just go for it. KO. Player 1 brings it home.
Lalu terus ayo. Yang berantem aja pun gue terus. Pulang. Let's go, JP. Ringgit match.
HP maxed, side quest done, and the
Begun.
skill tree is fully unlocked. Let's
Ini pun,
get it on.
oh jago dia.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip. Oh! Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Got their eye on the air. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened? Up and brushes that off and keeps going. Brushes off the impact. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact.
Kasihkan lagi aku
For
mah.
a good return. No cookout.
Jangan lupa untuk Arifin.
Good instincts to spend resource plus super art. There's a change of sides.
Nggak kena.
Can they claw their way back and give
Terima lu itu.
burnout activate in there? That was a clinic on how a
You win
solid
again? Let's
neutral
go.
game wins matches. Will we see our fighters feel each other out or just let it fly in this opening round?
Kenapa lo guys?
No good up higher. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're gonna eat tons of damage. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is KO.
Oke.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Well-timed corner switch. Checks them with the projectile. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. The jump-in is denied. 3-volt ices him. They're looking for a chance. Going in. Departure set. Goes for the jump-in. In there.
Nice.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Player 1 with the life lead. deftly shuts out the jumping. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Low heavy. Solid combo. Gets the jump in. Brushes off the impact. Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive in. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? 3-bulb? Orbalan! Fires off in overdrive. Can't tech the throw? Takes it, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2, no cookout complete without Imperium's hand. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Close range projectile. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
Yeah.
Meaningless efforts.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player 1 was an absolute
Gokil.
beast.
Apa dia? Jurus bayangan. Let's go. Ini siapa nih? Jamie. Let's go, Jamie. I know you, Jamie.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Ready.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Deals some sick
Bro, calm down. We're playing
for some meters.
Urashi.
In that dangerous
Yeah, I know, man. Thank you.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. All right, what's coming up next? Did well to get the buff in there. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window.
Selesai kita.
This is a huge chance to make a KO. Player 2
Thank
picks
you.
up the always important first round. Bill
You
wants to keep
remember
the ball
me.
rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Zanku Hadouken. Checks him with the projectile. Low heavy hits. Mix up incline. Springs forward with the drive rush. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Breaks those shins. Drive rush to keep it going. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. A quick breather. Max SA gauges. Experiencing burnout. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? This is gonna hurt. Good decision with that throw. What's next? What a finish!
I know I'm noob, but I'm training
Brings it
to
home.
use Akuma.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Checks him with the projectile. Parries to cancel the fireball. Jump in, finds the mark. Trips him up. Parries the attack and what's the play here? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Did well to get the buff in there. Neither of them willing to back off. Big counter. Adamant flame. They got the meter for a drive impact. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Nails the overdrive arrow kick. What'll happen here? Player 1 KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Got their eye on the air. Strikes back with the overdrive arrow. Things are slow going right now. Hits them with a stop and pop.
And advice, don't depend on fireball too much, especially when you're mid-range.
Put that away.
Okay.
Both fighters planning something? This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Drive rush to keep it going. Uses the gauge for a super art.
Big anime vibe with Empyrean's End.
They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key.
Flatline zone.
We're going into
Thank
the
you, thank you,
tied up.
brother
Which fighter
Muhammad.
has it in them to grind out the win? The low kick hits. Jumps up, hits him with a stop and block. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive up.
This is gonna hurt. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Looking to remove him from the fences with Empyrean's End.
Player 2 has the super gauge solid anti-air. Throws him. Okay.
Betting it all on the drive rush.
Player 2 closes it out. Player 1 was an absolute beast
Let's go.
in that match. They're still hungry.
Fireballs are meant to make their mate the bracer.
Throws a
Yes.
fireball. Grabs him. Player 1 has the life advantage. Lots of aggression from both sides. Knockdown. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Knockdown.
Thank you, brother.
Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. From up above, KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Big low reach.
Nahalap ko na ito.
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in.
A drive impact could end it all here.
Player 2 needs to use it.
Hits him with a stop and box. Hits him with the body.
It's a good spot. to
No
use the
worries.
super.
Okay.
Anime vibe with Empyrean's End.
Player 1 can't use any drive moves, but nails the overdrive arrow kick. What'll happen here? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Only a little bit of drive reaches
Hey.
like a book and takes them out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Jumps, tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Nice hit. A parry? Connects with the throw. Forward rush. Oh man, this is a scary.
Betting it all on the drive rush.
The low. Full stop. Drive rush.
Player one, nothing stops this train. We use anime
Okay.
to show them what our PhD and fighters can do for you. Giving them the warm buzzes with Empyrean's End.
A jump in? What are they gonna do? Anti-air in the clutch. What's next? Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Drops him hard. Grabs him. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Player 1 clinches the win.
Versus Online. Ranked match. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Ready? Then show me.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Low heavy. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Okay, thank you.
Takes a trip.
And forget.
Frozen. What's next? Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player KO.
We can hear him. Okay, okay, okay.
Player
Thank you,
two
thank you.
picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Spending that drive gauge. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Let's go. This is gonna be bad news. The
Langsung
super
dia.
hard hits. Will this kick both fighters into full gear? Now, can they finish the job? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a burnout triggered. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Will we see a drive impact? Side switch in the corner. Manage it in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Anti-air drops him. The throw hits him with a stopping block.
I got you.
Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive on. What now? Player 2, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Super hard to show up what a PhD in fighters can
I got you, Changli.
Get him on the warning buttons with a period dead. Oh, here we go. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2, gotta do better than that. Close range projectile. Tons of space between the fighters now. Solid anti-air. Scuff him. Just burns out. It is over. Player 2 makes
Akuma
a smart move
win.
there. Great game. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Throws them to negate the block. Throw whiffs. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Opts for the throw. Good anti-air. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Finding it tricky to manage their drive. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Gets the bar on the
Malapak.
taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. A quick breather. Player 2 takes in the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want
I
to keep
wanna
the
ask
pressure
what
on.
studio used to stream.
They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are
I'm-
they going to use it? Holds out with the block.
I'm used
Checks them with
streamless,
the projectile.
brother.
Hits them with a stopping box. Risky up-close scrap still going. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive on it. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. This is gonna be bad news. What'll happen here? This could lead to some big damage. With wall splat into the guard frame. Turning it right up with a super. They gotta deflect it to remove him from the sentence with the period end. Player 2 can't use any
Eesh.
finish. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight. I'll show you.
Drops them from the air. Excellent block. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Lightning kicks. Drive parry. Vintage. Do we see a drive impact here? Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Player 2 can't use truck raw super hard income. Amazing. The low. There's a burnout. Flatlines him. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Dashes forward. Big throws. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The impact gets blocked. Trips him up. This is a real back and forth match this year. They definitely know what the up and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Projectile to try and change the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Are we going to see some fireworks here?
Yo.
Player 2 chases them down. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return.
No cookout complete without Imperium's end. A drive impact could end it all here.
Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Ugh, scuff them. Player 2 impact squashed. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Punish counter sets the tank, closes it out.
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell.
Okay.
Here comes a new challenger.
Cammy. Let's go, Cammy.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a chance with that jump in. Throws him down. An aggressive attack. Backs them into the corner. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a trip. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. From up above. Hits the KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Grabs him. Jumps in. Looking to impress with this super.
No cookout complete without Imperium's end.
Now, can they finish the job? Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Player 2 will put that away. A quick breather. Ooh, what a smart throw. Drive rush to keep it going.
Both sides getting ready.
Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Nice, goes to the air.
Ish.
Here comes Big couldn't take the throw. Last round, people.
Last
Both
one,
sides gotta go
people.
all in from this point.
Demon Raid time.
Demon Raid jumps up, grabs and all the throw connects.
Cannon spike.
Ish.
Still Squall reads the counterattack. Oh, here we go. Player 2
Is in a very good spot now. Oh, gets the air throw.
that corner is starting to look scary.
Denied. Keeps cool and locks them out.
Still burns out. Noticeable life lead.
No hesitation.
Terima Lenny.
Threat. Hits him with that NSFW.
Oh, sends him a personalized telegram with that frightening critical. Can they muster up the nerve to fight back and take this round? I can't believe this time to bust this out. Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it.
Execute!
Terpencet dia, terpencet.
Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this
Okay,
one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Hadouken!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent...
Solid anti-air!
breaks the block with a throw. Neither of them willing to back off here. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Throws him. What's next? Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. They were right to be on guard there. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
A drive impact could end it all here.
Looking for a chance. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in catches them. Can't tech the throw. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Going in. Looking for a chance. Adamant play. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the champ.
Gotta do better than that.
Life lead is there. KO.
Iya.
We're going into the final round tied up.
Satu
Which
lagi
fighter
loh
has
ini.
it in them to grind out the win? Demon Rain time.
Final round.
Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
Big throws.
The pace quickens after trading hits. What are they gonna do? Both are ready to pull the drive impact doesn't work. Cross that off. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Spend it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 is mounting a comeback. What else is up their sleeve? Could we see a drive impact here?
They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Noticeable life lead is a comeback.
Ooh, put a little extra on that. No hesitation or regret. Hit them with that NSFW. Perfect damage
Mati lagi.
calculation. No doubt about it. Player 2 is gonna be...
Harus 11.800 kita.
First special match. Online.
Ya.
Special match. Here comes a new challenger.
Isna Kenshin Champion Challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Turn one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Ya. Kena lagi. Mantap.
Player 2 with the life lead. No good up high. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 chases them down. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Oh, easy tech. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Nice tech. The throw misses. Solid throw tech. Trying to read each other here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Knock depth springs forward with the drive rush. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Zones with the fire. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range in there. Player 2 with with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Whiffs the throw. Checks him with the projectile. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both sides have the super gauge max and rushes that off and keeps going. Good instincts to spend resources.
Pastikanlah.
Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. A quick breather. Grabs and throws him away. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 connects with the throw. They're spacing. This can lead to some big damage. Target locked and scoop. No escaping that. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Medium kick.
Kena lagi tu.
Reads them. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Aduh.
Not shy with the grab. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Low heavy hits, mixed target locked and scoop. Will we see a drive impact? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range.
Hancur
Player
ini.
1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Grabs and throws him away. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 is in there. That's what happens when you capital.
Anak pula kita ni.
Online match. Comes a new challenger.
New challenger.
What are we going to see
Wah.
transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is going to be a must-see match.
Round one.
Semain cantik lah kita
Let's
ni.
see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Checks with a projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Still slugging it out here. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. The pressure is so intense here. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. Snipes them out the air. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Burns the drive gauge. Still very early in the round. Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. Smart play to stop the opponent. Jumps up. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? They've got the meter for a drive impact. What a reaction to go air low heavy. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Crowns him from above. No, the drive impact hits for a punish. Tensions are running passion down the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Start sets up with the jump in. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Both fighters with clutch, anti-air, knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player one with the rhythm, owning that space. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. The low kick hits. Player two needs to wait this out. Risky play, but it pays off. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. This is such a tough situation to be in, but they still have a chance. Wraps it up with a throw. Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sneaks in above. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Surprises them with a drive rush. Sticks the combo. Was looking for that jump attack. The grab misses.
Stay down.
Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Sticks the jump in. Grabs him. All right, springs forward with the drive rush. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Uses the gauge for a super arm. No cookout complete without Empyrean's hand. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Knockdown, and they were right to be on guard there. Player one needs the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chance. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Starts things off with a jump in. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player one needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. Smize pump. This is gonna hurt. The low kick hits. Pumps the brakes on the impact. They're in with solid anti-air. Shrugs that off. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive arc. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Both setting it all on the drive rush. Throws them. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Reads the jump in perfectly. Connects with the throw. A real test. This can lead to some big. It is over. Player two comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Big throws. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Low heavy. The low heavy hits. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to back off here. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. From up above. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player one gets him. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player one kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it.
Stay down.
Breaks the block with a throw. Not close enough for the throw. Barely blocks the jump in. Looking for a chance. Both fighters planning something. Connects with medium kick. Denied. Goes for the jump in. Big throws. Quick breather. A drive impact could end it all here. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Anti-air in the clutch. Gotta do better than that. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Hanging on for dear life. The drive impact doesn't work. Oh, could be the start of something. They've got the meter for a drive impact. In there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a...
Ayo. Kita tunggu lagi siapa penonton kita.
Here comes a new challenger.
Marimu. Manon.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Well-timed command throw there. Checks with the projectile. Player 2 with the life lead. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes in on the impact for nothing. The big play does it.
Banyak kali bang itu.
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? All right, what's coming up next? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Jumps up. Showing some real tenacity. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Adamant play. Risky up-close scrap still going. It's a good spot to use the super big anime vibe at the period's end. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Medium kick. Oh, snipe. Here, this is gonna hurt. Player closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a jump in. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Oh, says springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Hogs nothing but air. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Ooh, what a smart blow. And getting it all on the drive rush. Player 1 has a big drive gauge. This is gonna hurt. That's gonna leave him rattled. What now? They're in range. We gonna crump some hard. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Giving them the warm and fuzzy with the all planned out. That was a fight heard round the world.
Ayo.
Yo, top that.
Kembalikan
It's
masa
not
kejayaan.
over yet.
Kuma.
I believe it's time for that comeback. Hadouken. Jump reads the jump in perfectly. Were they baiting them into that? Adamant play. Strings it all together. Mono relies on boosting that metal level up to secure better damage. They're gonna need to work in some grabs somewhere. Knockdown. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Decides to meet them in the air. Nice cross-up. A nice chunky combo. Can they keep up the KO? Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Box him with a target. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Big anime vibe with the period's end. Will we see a drive impact? Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Both fighters planning perfect KO. They were in full control there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your...
Oke, kita tunggu kembali lagi.
Here comes a new challenger.
Again.
Our fighters are ready to get
Jun.
down to it. So let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Show me what
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Throws him. What's next? Takes a trip. Picture perfect punish down. What's their game plan here? This is down to the wire. They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Hitting it nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Hits him with a stopping pop. Out of his way. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return.
No cookout complete without Empyrean's end.
Now, can they finish the job? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Jump. Jumps in. Not much life difference. Still scrapping for knew the throw was coming.
Anti-air in the clutch.
Throws a projectile to zone the opponent.
Mai's coming in for the meet and greet.
And whip! They're wide open.
Oh, passes out the gate right there.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Shakes things up with a fireball. Both fighters sets up with the jump in. Looking to impress with this super.
Giving them the warming button with a period end.
Forward rush. Can they make the most of this? Both fighters are desperate for meter. Meets them air to air. Connects with the throw.
Throws out the Kachosen for some mind games.
Looking for a hold. Close range projectile. A jump reads the jump in perfectly. What's next? Knocked him out of the air.
Mai keeps it nice and pretty with a target combo.
Noticeable life lead is an
Anti-air in the clutch.
doesn't set the throw.
Ngalap gitu-gitu
Player
aja.
1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Grabs and throws him away. Uses the target combo with a filler. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Combo with the target combo. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Decides to spend the meters to open up some more chances. The jump in is denied. Throws him. What's next? Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Whoa! Opens up with a super art. Did they see an opening? How will this impact things? Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo.
A drive impact.
Uses the gauge for a super art.
Big anime vibe with Empyrean's end.
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ooh, what a smart play. They're hurt. KO. Player 2 brings it home.
You fight again.
Let's see if
Let's
they
go.
can build themselves a streak. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Fantastic reactions there. Starts with a jump in. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Decides to meet them in the air. Knockdown. KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. A brave forward jump there to start. Checks them with the projectile. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player 1, smart play to stop the opponent. Knockdown and jump.
His Shoryu engine gives them the business.
Big exchange blows. Both fighters planning something? They return to center stage. Throws a beefy Kachosen. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Jumps in. Goes, yo, put that away. A quick breather. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Good job. Oh my god, they just choked it up.
Stay down.
Finishes with the throw. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral.
Oke, teman-teman. Sekian untuk live streaming untuk Street Fighter 6 hari ini. Terima kasih yang sudah menonton, sudah stay tune di Rinando Panjaitan. Tetap semangat, tetap sehat. Jangan lupa nanti sebentar lagi akan buka puasa dan ngabuburit. Oke, tetap semangat dan arigatou gozaimasu. Ganbare ganbare yo. Mantap jiwa.